Hello and welcome to this brief overview of using the collapsed format at CSE in Moodle. So the collapsed format is really becoming popular, or has become popular with students, because it really gives them control over how they view their content. Faculty have also been giving me a lot of positive feedback about this as well, because again, it makes managing large amounts of content so much easier in Moodle. So starting with the summer of 2019, all courses going forward will be in the collapsed format in Moodle. Well, what does this mean? It means that the only real difference here is going to be what we're looking at right now. So you'll notice that this section each week is condensed. If you want this to look the way that it looks now, and all of the weeks are open and you can see everything all at once by just scrolling through all of the different sections, then all you need to do is click on Open All, and this essentially will look exactly the same. However, if you only want to work week by week, then you can click Close All and then just select the section or the week that you want to be able to work in. So this just gives students more control and the ability to jump between weeks in a much cleaner and easier fashion. So say, for instance, you've assigned an assignment in week 1, but the Dropbox is in week 3. So I can open week 1, switch over to week 3, and then submit my assignment and not have to scroll through additional weeks and spend a lot of time bouncing back and forth to try to find what I'm looking for. So on a whole, the only big difference here is that you can open all or close all or open individual weeks however you want. So that's number 1. For those who are not using Moodle in a traditional format, meaning perhaps you don't post content every week or you don't want to post content every week, you don't have to. You could still use Moodle really effectively by creating sections of content that you do want to supply to your students. So in being compliant with ADA requirements, if you are giving your students handouts in class, then those handouts should also be in a digital format in Moodle. So how do we take a traditional face-to-face 15-week course and make it more useful for a course that maybe could use the space to post supplemental information or have online quizzes, but you don't really like that everything is based on that week? Well, there's an easy solution for that. You can change this into topic view, or you can just edit each of the weeks to be whatever it is that you want the topic to be. So, for instance, if week 1 is maybe just an overview and you don't want all of this content up here at the top, maybe you want that to be posted in here. Well, it's easy. All you have to do is open up your week 1 and then drag and drop the content into the section that you want. Okay, and so maybe you just want to make this your overview, your syllabus information, and that will eliminate all of this at the top. You can absolutely do that. So what I would do is I would click the edit button over here on the right, click edit section, and then instead of having the name of this week be August 20 through 26, I would just check the custom button and just call it course information and syllabus. Down here, you want to just place a check mark next to do not show the date. Click that, hit save changes, and now your week 1 is now course information and syllabus. Well, maybe then you want to make another section called readings, maybe any of the handouts or course handouts. I would do the same thing, click edit, check the custom button, call this handouts. We'll make it even simpler, handouts. Check the date, hit save changes, and now you have handouts and you have course information. I do some virtual calls, not virtual, I do some like Skype calls with other instructional technology people at other colleges and universities. And in one of my conversations recently, one of the instructional technology directors told me that the feedback they received from their students is that they like to have access to the quizzes at the top of the course. So you could also do that. I could change this. I'm going to again edit the section. I'm going to rename this instead of it being week 3. And if you're using the template, you can just delete the week 3 image right here. I would just call this quizzes. And now my course now appears as course information and syllabus, handouts, and quizzes. And then I can just go in. If I know that I'm not going to use any other sections, then I can just go in here and delete them. So just click on delete the section and it'll take it out. If you don't want to delete it completely, maybe you want to be able to use something in there, or you know that there's going to be a week down the line where you're going to post your midterm or anything in there, then you can always just click on hide and that section will be hidden from the students. And so if you're doing this format where you're just putting text on each of the weeks, then you can rearrange these very easily however you would want. So the quizzes could go on the top, the handouts can go over here. And again, as the course evolves, then maybe you might want to add something else or another section in here. You can easily unhide this, change the name of it, and use it for whatever you need. So the collapsed format really gives you a lot of options and a lot of really great ways that you can now incorporate Moodle to work for your course format. It doesn't have to be in a weekly format. It could just be, you know, sections based off of what it is that you feel you need or that the students would get the most out of. So if you have any questions on the collapsed format or would like personal help from us in instructional technology, you can give us a call at extension 4022. You'll see in our Tech Tuesday workshop or newsletter, there is a link to setting up an appointment with us. You can also always go to the instructional technology page on the CSE homepage. So if you click on the homepage and you go to, actually the cheat is just type in a /IT at the end and then go into instructional technology. You'll see all of our resources that we have available to you, including other spring webinars and videos. But if you click on our team, you can actually book an appointment with any of us to help you refresh your course, get ready for this new course format, or anything that you need. We're here to support you. So again, give us a call. You can call me directly at 4046, Penny 4053, or Maria at 4249. So thank you for watching, and we look forward to hearing how the new format in Moodle makes your class more useful and more accessible for students.